Good. All right, you all ready? We're gonna use weights and lots of space today. I'm so excited. So weights and squishy ball, we're good to go. So start with just your weights actually. Come a little closer, I hope you can hear me. The air is loud. There we go. Okay, so feet about hip distance apart, weights in those hands. Give those shoulders a little roll down, walk those legs out, so feeling that you're nice and evenly weighted from side to side in your body. Think of that length through your spine, so top of your head reaching up, heels pressing down, everything in between nice and long. Ribs are tight around your center. We're just gonna go straight up with our arms. Here, open out, and then in and down. So as you're moving your arms, your shoulders don't really change. They're not lifting or lowering. Control down. So go 4 more like that. Inhale up, in and down. 3 more. Nice and wide, reach in and down. Last 2. In and down. Last 1. In and down. Now from here, we're gonna go right out. Hold when you're there, turn your palms to face up, little bend in your elbow, and then palms face down, elbows, palms up, and palms down. Go for 6 like that, up and down. 5 more, you're reaching as you're moving. 4, and down. 3 more, up and down. Last 2, and down. Last 1, go up and stay. Now bend your right elbow in. Reach it long, go left, in, reach it long, right, in, exhale, left, in, exhale again, go right, and reach, let's go left, and reach 1 more right, in, and reach 1 more left, in, and reach both together, pull them in, reach out, let's go in, go for 5, exhale, 4 more, in, exhale, 3 more, in, 2, last 1, reach, pull them in, lower down, your shoulders a little roll out. Now we're gonna add a little onto that. So we're gonna go straight up with your heels, straight up in space. Let's reach our arms right up in front. You're gonna reach your arms all the way up as you bend down. Keep your heels lifted, so nice and long through your spine. Arms come down, bring them all the way down as you stand up. So inhale down, nice and slow and controlled. Your knees are pointing straight forward, so not out to the side or falling in, and then slow and controlled down. So inhale, exhale, press evenly in through into each one of those toes as you lift. 3, all the way up, go for 2, and up, 1 more, all the way down, all the way up, and then drop those heels down low. Now palms face up, we're gonna go down, hinging forward this time, reaching out, bend your elbows in and behind you as you stand, straight down, reaching, press through your heels, pull in. Inhale, exhale, back. Inhale, reach, back. 4 more. Reach, drive those elbows right back. Reach. Last 2. Reaching, exhale in. Last 1. Reaching, exhale back. Now extend your elbows from there. Bend them back in. Stay nice and tall. Reaching. Inhale down and pull. Go for 4. Reach. And in 3 more. Reach. Last 2. And in last 1, let's reach. Hinge that upper body forward, holding there. Lift your arms up an inch, down an inch. Head is down, so your eyes are looking down, I should say. So your neck is long. Up, down. 5 more. Up, and down. 4 more. And down. 3. And down. Last 2. and down. Last one, let's go up. Lower those arms, give your shoulders a nice little roll out. All right, now from here, let's just keep our arms steady to start. You're gonna start by lifting your right heel. You're gonna feel your weight shifting to the left. Just stay on your right toes. Grow nice and tall, waistlines are long. Right leg up, hold it right there, and then tap it down. So inhale, up, grow tall, up, grow tall. 4, down, 3 more. Down, last 2, feel that left inner thigh squeezing toward your midline. Last 1, lower down, now lift and step into the side view. We're gonna go up here. From there, hinge your upper body forward. You're gonna reach that right leg back. Left leg is not locked, but it's not, you're not in a deep bend. It's just a gentle little bend. Hinging forward or hinging back up here. And then do that again. Inhale. We're gonna add some arms now. So we're gonna reach our arms straight out, lengthening fingertips from those right toes. You can bring them down if you need to. You can keep them lifted if that feels okay. All the way up. 4 more like that. Ooh, keep that left inner thigh squeezing toward your midline. Gentle little bend in that left knee. See a whole new respect for those gymnasts who can find their balance on those balance beams and all of that. All the way in. Last 2. Pulling right. And next one, we're gonna stay down. Now drop those right toes. Bend your left knee a little bit more. Arms are gonna come back behind you, palms face up. So just bending, reaching. Constant pressure through your left heel to keep that left glute engaged. Go 5, 4 more. In, reach. 3 more. In, reach. Last 2. In, reach. Last 1. In, and reach. Stay right there. From here, arms forward, leg in, arms back. Arms forward, keep your body still, arms back. Control and arms forward with your leg. And back. And 4, exhale, reach, abs deepen. 3, exhale, reach. Last 2. In, reach. Last 1. In, and reach. And then from here, all the way in, all the way up. Give those legs a little shake out. Do the same on the other side. So starting by pressing through your right heel, feeling your right inner thigh activate, squeezing toward your midline. Lift your left heel, growing nice and tall. And then you're gonna lift up here. And then just tap right back down. So exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower, keeping those waistlines long, ribs stay tight. Exhale up and down. 4 more. And down. It could be easy if you're letting everything kind of compensate. Think of staying nice and even. Watch you're not locking that right knee. Last 2 and down. Last 1. Up. Tap down, just barely tapping. Now from here, you're going to send that left back, hinging your upper body forward. You can keep it lifted, you can tap it down, whatever feels good. And then come all the way back up. Inhale, hinging. And reach, right leg is straight, almost straight, not locked. Again, hinging forward, exhale out. You can add those arms. All the way in. Hinging forward. All the way in. Go 3 more. Lengthen in and up. Last couple. In. Keep that right inner thigh squeezing toward your midline. Last 2. all the way up. Last one. Reach, drop those left toes this time. Really bend into your right knee. Holding there. Now from here, arms are going to come right back. Hold there. Palms face one another. Now just open to the side. Bring them in. To the side. Bring them in. Go for 6. Opening, 3 or 4 inches from your body. And back. Keep those arms lifting. Spine is nice and long. Constant pressure through your right heel, so your right glute is active. 3. In. Let's go for 2. And in. Let's go for 1. And in. Bring that left leg in with your arms. And reach. Palms face each other this time. In. Staying bent on your right. Reach. Go for 6. In. Reach. 5. In. Reach. 4 more. In. 3. In. Exhale back. Last 2. In and back. Last one. In. Back. Step that leg in. Drop your heel. Give those legs a nice little shake out. Okay, and then let's go to a little bit of a turnout position, a little wider than hip distance apart, turning your thighs right out, ribs tight around your center, still nice and long through your spine. So from here, just relax your arms for the first set. You're just gonna drop down. You can just let your weights kind of rest on your legs as you come down, press through your heels as you stand. So just getting that turnout, really turn your thighs out and stand up. It doesn't matter how far your feet are turned out. Think about the turnout. That lateral rotation coming from the top of your thighs. We're spending most of our days in lateral. Let's really allow our legs to find this turnout, whatever it looks like for you. For 3. For 2. Exhale, press. Let's go for 1 more. Inhale down, staying when you're there. So you're going to reach your arms out to the side. Really think of reaching. Now from here, lift your right, drop it down. Lift your left, drop it down. Now lift your right and left, drop it down, left and right, and down. Waistline stay long. Exhale up, exhale up. Not letting this kind of a thing happen. Can you feel how that wants to? Your body wants to change. Keep those ribs tight around your center. You ready? 1 more each way. And down. 1 more here. And down. Stand all the way up. Give your shoulders a nice little roll out. And then reach your arms in front. Bend your elbows 90 degrees. Keep your legs straight to start. You're just going out and in. Exhale, wide, squeeze in. 6 more. And in. 5 more. Ribs don't move as your arms move. 3. In. Last 2. In. Last 1. Here, stay right there. Dropping into your plie, stand up, reach. Inhale down. Exhale, press through your heels. 5. 4, press. 3, last 2, last 1, stay right here, just pivot down, and up. Inhale, down, and up. 4 more, up. 3 more, up. Last 2, up. Last 1, down, and up, all the way up. Open those arms nice and wide. Give your shoulders a little roll and walk those feet back together. All right. Now we're going to come down onto our mat. Grab your squishy ball so you have that handy. And have your weights down by your sides. So we'll start with our weights just resting by our sides. We're using the cell. Looks look good. I think so. I got my arms. Perfect. Okay, so squishy ball between your inner thighs. Feet a little closer than hip distance apart. Reach those arms up to the ceiling. Shoulder blades flat against the mat. All right, so just keeping those arms reaching up. Squeeze that ball just gently between those inner thighs. Belly button pulls into your spine and then press. Holding there. Slowly articulate back down. Come through to neutral. Keeping those shoulder blades flat. Do that again, belly button spine flat on the mat, I should say, reaching up. Nice deep breath. This time you're going to reach your arms overhead, keeping your ribs tight, and then slowly rolling and up. Let's do that again, belly button to spine. Reach, slowly come all the way down. One more like that. Exhale, up, reach, slow, rolling, and come to neutral. All right, now bring your hands behind your head. So elbows hover off the mat. Inhale, nod your chin. Exhale as you come to flexion. Tailbone heavy, little space behind your low back, ribs tight around your center. Now just staring down towards the squishy ball, let's just squeeze it nice and tight, and little release. So as you squeeze, abs deepen, inner thighs connect. Slow release, go for 5, and 4, 3, exhale, 2, last one, give it a nice squeeze, hold, upper body up an extra inch, inner thighs release as you come back an inch. So it's work to curl forward and squeeze your inner thighs. It's also work to release those inner thighs and come back. Don't just do this. You're working here, you're working here. You're working here, you're still working here. Go for 4. And back 3 more, ribs tight around your center. Last 2. Last one, up, stay there. Take a breath slowly, all the way down. Come right to neutral. All right, now grab your weights. Arms up, shoulder blades flat against the mat. We're gonna open our right arm out, left shoulder blade stays heavy, and then press. Same thing, left, reach, and press. So you don't need to let your arm rest on the mat just before you would touch the mat. That's kind of where you want to stop and then press out. So right arm opens, left shoulder blade is heavy, and then exhale, press. Left arm opens, right shoulder blade is heavy, and press. Now add a little bit onto that. So press through your heels, lift your hips, holding when you're up there. Remember, you should be able to touch your fingertips to your heels when you're in a nice line for your bridge. So staying at the top there, we're going to open our right arm out. As you press your right arm up, squeeze those inner thighs. Left, open it out. Exhale, press up for a squeeze. Inhale out. Inhale out and squeeze. One more right, wide and up. One more left, wide, press up, staying right there. So keep your arms reaching, shoulder blades are flat against the mat. Now from here, you're gonna bring your hips down, pressing straight up. Inhale down. As you press your hips up, squeeze that ball. Now add these arms, reach your arms back, press, squeeze. Inhale, down, press, squeeze. 4 more, reach. 3 more, reach. Last 2, exhale, up. Last 1, reach, exhale, up. Rolling all the way down. Come to neutral. Lower those weights down by your side. Take a breath here. We're going to pop the ball off to the side. Hands back behind your head. So inhale again, nodding that chin that little bit. Exhale, up, holding. Pelvis is still. Lift your left heel. Lift your right heel. Stay right there. Okay? So even weight through your hips and through both sides of your spine. Bring your right leg to tabletop. Hold there. So you're going to reach your right leg nice and long. You don't need to touch the mat. You don't need to go too low. Whatever feels good for you. Where you can keep your left hip heavy and then bring it in. So you're going to reach. If you want a little extra, you can just go right into tabletop. Reach. Whatever feels good. Go for 4. And in 3 more. Reach. Last 2. Reach. Last 1. Reach. Lower your right, lower your upper body, take a breath, lower those heels. We'll do the same thing on your left. So again, tucking, curl up, right heel, left up, right hip, hip. So reach it long as it feels good, and in. Reach it long, exhale,
in. Right hip stays heavy. Remember, you can be here if you want a little extra. Thinking about the work as you reach, keep working as you pull in. Go for 4. And in, keep that upper body curling forward. 3. Last 2, reach. And in, last 1, let's reach. Come in, lower, lower, all the way down. Okay, now ball is going to go under your right foot. You can use weights, you don't have to use weights. You can see what feels good for you. Keep your pelvis nice and even. It's really going to want to tilt here as we work. You want to keep this, you want to keep your pelvis as even as you can. All right, so from here, just press through your left heel. Your feet should be about hip distance apart. I didn't say that. They should be about hip distance apart. Press through your left heel, lift those hips, holding when you're up there. So knees are both reaching away from the top of your head. If you want weights, grab your weights. Okay, so from here, all we're going to do to start is drop our hips and then press up. Inhale down, exhale up. So go 6 like this, thinking of that left heel pressing through the mat. 5, 4 more. Down. 3. Down, exhale, up. Last 2. Down, exhale, up. And then bring those arms up. Stay. Your hips are still even, right? You should feel your left glute right now. Right leg is going to reach out on the ball, and then it's going to pull back in. Right leg reaches, and then pull in. So the trick is keeping your hips lifted. You want a little more, add arms to this, and in. Go for 6. Constant pressure through your left heel. 5. In, and reach. 4 more. In, and reach. 3 more. And reach. Last 2, exhale, and in. Last 1, exhale, in. Roll all the way down. Come through to neutral. Lower those arms down by your side. Okay, so feet, again, about hip distance apart. Let's just have our arms resting to start. Press through your right heel as you lift. And then stay right there. So hips stay nice and level. You can reach your arms up if you want. Now from here, lower. Remember your ribs come down with your hips, like your body is in a plank. And up. So let's go down. Inhale, down, exhale, up. 5 more. Down, exhale, up. 4 more. 3 more, pressing through that right heel, right big toe. 2. Last 1, down, press up, bring those arms up, stay, reaching left and in. So those arms if you want, reach. Right heel pressing through the mat, right inner thigh, squeezing toward your midline. 4. Go for 3, keep those hips nice and lifted. Last 2, reach. Last 1, reach. And in, roll all the way down. Lower those arms. Grab that ball, pop it off to this side, and then straighten your legs both underneath you. So arms up, you can hold weights in your hands if you want. It actually makes your rolls a little bit easier. So if you want to use the weights, that's fine, whatever feels good. You're going to reach your arms back overhead. Take a breath, reaching your toes the opposite way. So whether you're thinking fingertips, reaching from toes, up into full roll up. So tucking that chin, curl up, reach down towards those toes. Stack up, take a breath, and then roll back. So rolling 1 vertebra at a time. Reach those arms back overhead, ribs stay tight around your center. And then let's do that again. So tucking your chin. Reach. Stack up tall. And then melt back. Controlling that movement 1 vertebra at a time. You ready? We're going to add a leg this time. So tuck your chin as you roll up. Lift your right leg. So you can lift it here, you can lift it here, whatever feels good. You'll just come into this half little scoop and then roll back. As your mid-back touches, reach that leg, drop it down, arms overhead. same thing left. As your mid-back lifts, your leg will lift. Slow and controlled rolling, rolling, and reach. Let's go right again. Exhale. Slowly, slowly reaching back. One more left. Clap. Slowly, slowly, all the way. Let's try with both legs if you want. Coming in, you can start just here, having your toes heavy, or having your toes light, sorry. Woo. And reach, or you could go right into keeping that little bit of a scooping, do a straight legs, whatever feels good. Slowly articulate down, rolling. And reach. Let's do 2 more like that. Tuck whichever one feels good for you. Rolling, scoop, reach. Last one. Slowly all the way down, rolling, rolling, belly button side. Reach. Ooh, that feels good. Okay, so let's come on to our right side to start. You're going to grab your squishy ball. It is going to go between your ankles. The legs are reaching long. Have a weight handy. I'm going to give you a couple of little options for our weight today. So both knees are pointing forward. Really important that they're not medially rotating in towards one another. That really changes it. You want to work in medial. Right ribs are a little bit lifted off the mat, so that right waistline is nice and long. Left is long as well. Start with your left hand in front of you. You don't need to, like you can work towards bringing your hand up to your hip, but if you can't keep everything lifted and in the correct alignment, there's no point having it up there. So just reach through your toes and then lift your legs. You know, maybe 2 or 3 inches and stay. Really reach those toes and then slowly lower down to about hover like 1 millimeter off the mat and then squeeze back up. So inhaling down, exhale, lift. Inhale down. Go for 6 like this, letting that head be nice and heavy. 5, control, squeeze up. 4, control, squeeze up. 3 more, down. Last 2, down, squeeze up. Last 1, down, squeeze up and stay. Now from here, lift up 1 inch and down. Just 1 inch up. Hold and down. Some more left oblique that way, right? Up and down. 4 more and down. 3 more and down. Last 2, up and down. Last 1, let's go up. And then lower all the way down. Take a breath. Okay, turn your right palm to face down. We're going to come into a little side flexion here. So remember, or just keep in mind when we're doing this, we're shortening our left waistline. Our right waistline is lengthening a little bit. You want to try and get your right, the mat side ribs a little bit off the mat. It's not about going as high as you can. It's just that little lift you want to feel. And you definitely are putting weight into your right hand. So start by sliding this right arm in, reaching the top of your head away from your toes, and then lift your legs. So that's kind of where you need to be. You definitely don't want to be here because that's terrible alignment for your neck. So keep the top of your head reaching from your toes. Looking down is a nice place to be to keep everything just relaxed through your neck. So from here, lift your legs 1 inch and lower down. Exhale up, hold, and down. Exhale up, hold, and down. Now notice, are your right ribs pressing down as your legs lift? Try not to let them do that. Go for 5, control, exhale for 4, control, exhale for 3, down, 2, and down. Last 1, and then lower all the way. Right, left obliques, right? Okay, pop the ball off to the side, heels underneath your sitting bones. We're going to come back to that in a sec. Okay, we're going to reach our left arm up to the ceiling, so you can use the weight if you want to. You don't have to, this is still nice for keeping everything nice and lifted, whatever feels good. We're gonna lift our left knee up and then hold at the top. So hips totally still as this left leg moves. You're gonna kick it out and in, and then lower back down just to a hover. So let's go up, in, and down. If you can't straighten your leg from there, that's fine. It's about holding that left thigh still, right? So if you just do a little, that's fine as well. Up, it's an isometric hold for that left glute. In and down, 4 more. Out, in, and down, 3 more. Up, in, and down. Last 2. Reach, in, and down. Last 1, let's go up. Reach, in, and down, and then lift and stay. So now you're going to lower your arm, keep that left leg squeezing back. Inhale, down. So with or without the weight, you're challenging this left glute because you're having to keep it steady as this left arm moves. Don't let your whole body move. It's much harder with the weight to keep your body still, right? 4. Go for 3. Go for 2, up, 1 more, in, and up, stay there, squeeze that leg, 8, release, 7, little pulses, keep that left arm reaching, 6, and down, 5 more, and down, 4 more, and down, let's go 3, and down, last 2, and down, last 1, let's go up, holding right there, take a breath, and then slowly lower all the way down. Okay, straighten your legs back out underneath you. We're gonna do one more little guy in side flexion. So keep your right ribs a little bit lifted. We're gonna start lying flat and then we'll add the side flexion. So left leg lifts to about hip height, right leg lifts, stay right there. So reaching toes away from the top of your head or your right fingertips. And then let's scissor. 1 forward, 1 back. And then switch. So as you're scissoring, the bigger your scissors, the harder it is to keep everything lined up, right? Everything wants to move. Let's try and keep our waistlines long and just slide those legs back and forth. And back. 5 more. And back. 4 more. Light touch with that right hand or with that left hand. If you can have your left hand on your hip, that's great. Doesn't matter if you can't. Last 2. Last 1. Squeeze in. Lower your legs, take a breath. And you're going to press into your right hand. Right arm is going to come up, or right arm slides in as you come to that side flexion. Make sure you do that again. It's a horrible explanation. So remember, keep your left hand in front of you. Left waistline is going to crunch in and shorten as your right arm slides in. Holding there, keeping your head in line with your body. Now lift your legs, scissor them, and stay with your bottom leg forward. Lift up an inch, down an inch. And down, go for 6. Exhale, looking down, relaxes that neck. 5. Shoulders away from your ears. 3, and down. Last 2. Up, and down. Last 1, let's go up, together, lower all the way. Woo. Okay. Give those knees a hug in, have a little roll one way and the other, forward and back. And then we'll come right up, we're gonna come onto the other side. So start with your squishy ball, have your weight handy again. Ball between your ankles. Reaching toes away from the top of your head. So nice long waistlines, your left ribs are a little bit lifted off the mat. Right waistline is nice and long, toes are reaching. And then from there, just exhale, squeeze and lift your legs. So hold there, toes reach away from the top of your head. You're just gonna lower to a hover. Inhale, down. Exhale, squeeze. Down and squeeze. So control as you lower and lift. Control as you lower and lift. 4 more. 3 more. Control. Squeeze. 2 more. Control. squeeze up, one more, control, squeezing up, stay right there, keep your toes reaching from the top of your head. Now slide that left arm underneath you, right side is going to shorten, right waistline will shorten in that little bit as you come on up. Now from here, squeeze up, I'll lift up an inch and down. Remember, you can stay looking down. Hold and down. Exhale, little hold and down for 5. And down, 4 more. And down, 3 more. And down, last 2, up. And down, last one, squeeze them up. Hold, slowly lower all the way down. Pop that ball off to the side. Heels underneath your sitting bones. And then grab that weight in your hand, reach it straight up to the ceiling. All right, so we're gonna go up, get to that highest point of your clamshell, keeping your hips nice and stacked. You're gonna extend your leg, bend back in, and then control down. So left ribs stay lifted the whole time, down and down. Up, down, and down. 5 more. Up, reach, down, and down. Keep those waistlines long. 4, reach, keeping your gaze as straight forward as you can. 3, up, reach, down, and down. Last 2, up, reach, down, and down. Last one, let's go up, reach, down, and stay there. Maybe turn out a little more. Now from here, slowly arm down. So keeping your leg nice and lifted as you lower, as you lift. So you don't have to have the weight in your hand, but if you do, really think about that stability through your center. Your ribs want to move forward with your arm. That weight is pulling you out of alignment. Really try to keep everything nice and long through those waistlines. No rotation. It's as if your shoulder blades and the back of your rib cage are against a wall. Keep fighting to keep that right leg lifted. 2 more. Last 1. Squeeze up, stay there. 1 more set of legs. Drop it down. Inhale, down, exhale, squeeze. Go for 5. Go for 4. Squeeze. Go for 3. 2, squeeze, last 1, up and then lower all the way. Lower that arm. Take a breath. Now reach your legs straight out underneath you. Keep your left palm down to start, or your left hand down to start. Your left waistline is long and lifted. Right waistline is nice and long as well. Lift those legs and stay. So not high, just so that you can keep everything nice and lifted and lined up. Scissor your legs, your left leg forward, right leg back. Hold when you're there. And then scissor the opposite way. So a hand on your hip is a great challenge. If you're not quite there yet, just bring your hand down in front of you. I'm even quite there yet. And scissor. And scissor. Okay, so you've got 5. Back. And 4. 4 more. And 3 more. Scissor. And last 2. Remember, we're going to end with our left leg forward and back. Forward, holding there. Press through your left hand. Come on up to that side flexion. So looking down again, waistlines are long. Well, left waistline is long, right waistline is a little short. Now lift up an inch. Hold down an inch. Both legs lift. Both legs lower. Exhale. And down. 5 more. And down. 4 more. And down. 3 more. Down. Last 2. And down. Last one. Squeeze up. Legs together. Lower all the way down. Whew. Okay. So again, hug those knees in. Have a little roll side to side. Roll them all around. Forward and back. All right. And then we're going to extend our legs out straight underneath us. Any props right now. We're going to reach our arms straight up to the ceiling. Okay. So arms are going to reach overhead. As we bring our arms forward, tuck your chin, curl up. You're just gonna come to that half point here. So you're still neutral, ribs are nice and tight towards your hips, and then slow and controlled all the way back. So do that again. Inhale, nod, exhale, like the first part of a roll-up. Keeping your legs reaching, and then slow and controlled. Come back. Now pop your left hand behind your head. Keep your right arm reaching long. Tuck that chin, curl, reach, slow as you come down. We're gonna add on from there. Tuck your chin, curling up, right leg in. So right arm reaches towards your right knee. Reach all the way back again. And up, reach, out, and long. 4 more. In, and up, reach, out, and long. 3 more. Up, back, and down. Last 2. Reaching all the way. Head is heavy in that left hand. Down and back. Right hand behind your head. Let your head be heavy in that right hand. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. So start with your left arm reaching. Really let your head be heavy in your right hand. So we're going to tuck our chin, curl, and reach. Slowly melt back down. Exhale, tuck that chin, curl, reach. Slowly melt back out. So as you come up, your right hip wants to lift. Do not let it. Keep that right hip heavy. Keep that right leg reaching as you come up. As you come down, same idea. 3 more. Reach and out. Last 2. Up and in, reaching long and back. Last 1. Up and in, reaching long all the way, and then lower all the way down. All right, come up from there to a 4-point kneel. So hands under your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, nice neutral, ribs are tight around your center, hands, nice shoulder distance apart. So your head is, your eyes are looking straight down between your hands, so your head is just in perfect alignment here. We're going to start with our right leg. We're going to kick it straight out on the mat without letting our weight shift to the left. So from there, let's extend our left fingertips. Left arm out, left fingertips reach. Right leg lifts, left arm lifts. So just a tap. Inhale down, exhale up. Each time I'm lifting, I'm pressing my left knee into the mat a little bit. Press to activate that left oblique line. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Lift up, stay right there. Now come into that little round back, knee pulls in, scoop. All the way in, rounding, dropping that tail, scooping those abs. Reach, go for 4. Reach, 3 more. Reach, last 2. Reach, last 1. Reach, lower that arm, lower that leg. Sit yourself back to a shelf stretch. Okay. Before we come over to the other side, we're going to do a little extension. So we're going to do a little break between each one for our wrists. So hands wider than the mat is good. Legs wider than the mat is nice as well. Looking straight down, hands are about shoulder height, maybe a little higher. So nose just hovering off the mat. Take a nice breath, your shoulders are rounded forward, upper body's just nice and quiet. So from here, you're going to start imagining a marble right in front of your nose. You're going to roll the marble away. Begin lengthening your spine, connect through your core as you lift up and off the mat. So if you can get your bottom couple of ribs lifted, that's great. If not, that's fine. You can be down here. The idea is that you're using your upper back extensors to lift yourself up. So you don't want to be here. That's just movement through your cervical spine, your neck. We don't want that. We want it more through our thoracic spine. Holding, and then melt all the way down. If you haven't come down already, just listen to your body here. You definitely don't want to be coming up and pressing into your low back. It's upper back we're working here. So again, shoulders back, lead with your nose, imagine that marble, roll it away. Lengthening as you lift, reaching your collarbones forward, reaching the top of your head away from your toes. And then slowly melt down. Let those shoulders round forward. We're going to do it again. 2 more. Shoulders back, belly button to spine, ribs tight around your center. Holding. And then again, slow and controlled. Ribs stay tight around your center. All the way down. Last one. Shoulders. Lead with your nose. Take a nice breath here. And then slowly, all the way down. And then press yourself back to a little shell stretch there. And then when you're ready, stack yourself up. We're going to do the same 4-point nail set that we did on the other side over here. So hands under your shoulders again, knees underneath your hips, nice long waistlines. We'll start with a flat back, so kick your left leg out without letting your hips shift to the right, pressing through your right knee as you lift your left, right leg, right arm reaches. You're gonna tap and lift. Inhale, tap. Exhale, up. 5 more. Tap, exhale, up. 4 more. 3. Last 2. Tap, up, reaching and lengthening, and up. Now pull right in, rounding your back. In, reaching all the way. Exhale, in, dropping your tail, reaching all the way. 4 more. Right knee pressing into the mat so that you don't shift your weight to the left. 3. Reach. And out. Last 2. In. Reach. Find length. Last one. In. Scoop. Find that length. Arm end. Leg end. Sit back again to that shell stretch. Give your wrists a little twist out there. Right, and then we're going to come back down here. So legs wide again. This time you're just going to rest on your hands here. We're going to have our heels squeeze right together, knees open wide. Feet are flexed, so knees as wide as the mat basically. So we're not really directly using our core right now, but we want it to stay engaged so we don't just drop into our low back here. So think about your belly button pulling into your spine and tightening up your ribs around your center. You can look straight down, that's probably more comfortable for your neck. And then all you're going to do is squeeze your heels together. Maybe you'll lift your knees, maybe not. And then slow, lower legs. So exhale, little lift. Inhale, lowering you down. So if you just squeeze your heels together and you don't lift your knees, that's still tons of work. Don't worry, you'll get maybe to the point where you can lift your knees. It doesn't matter. Every body is different, right? So you're lifting, or you're squeezing, maybe lifting. Then those glutes, right, where your glute and your hamstring meet, and then down. Exhale. Inhale. Right there. Go 3 more. Control as you come down. Last 2. Control as you come down. Last one, squeeze, little lift, maybe no lift at all, maybe it's just a squeeze, and then stay. Squeeze those heels together for 6, squeeze for 5, squeeze for 4, feel those abs deepening as you squeeze. 3, last 2, last one. Holding your squeeze, take a breath, and then extend those legs out. Oops. And then press back again for that little shell stretch. And then sit right on back. Give those shoulders a roll down. Right, and then come to a 4-point kneel again. So hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. One last time. You're going to step your right foot back, really reach through your right heel. So feeling that extra bit of length as your right heel reaches away from the top of your head. Feeling that length through your entire spine. And then bring that leg in. And then do the same thing left. So reaching your left heel away from the top of your head. Nice length through your spine here. Stretch for the back line of your right leg. And then let's go right again. This time you're going to extend your left so you can end with a nice little plank. Holding right here. You're going to bend your right knee. Drop it. And kick back. Hips stay lifted. Go right again. Down. Hips should stay pretty high. And down. One more right. And back. One more left. Down. Press. Tuck that chin. Scoop. Pressing all the way back. Drop those heels as low as that feels good. Walk those knees out. Drop both heels low. Lift both heels high. Drop them low. And then pull that right knee into your chest. Turn it out, drop down. So you're in a little pigeon stretch. Let that right hip kind of open up a bit. Your right knee is going to point to the side. And then you come down as far as it feels good.